two word problems. The first one, it's talking about the cost and the profit. So nowadays, everybody, not literally everybody, but a lot of people sell things on Amazon, eBay, online. And when you sell things and you do want to make money, so if say you bought something for $15, that's your cost. And you want to make sure your profit is 60% of your cost. The reason you choose 60% because you spend time, doing buying, going to shop, going to buy this, and you also have to probably pay Amazon a percent, and also maybe there's shipping, a lot of other things involved. So you do want to make sure your profit, profit means the money you make, is 60% of the cost. So in that case, you would cover your time, your energy, the percentage you have to pay to Amazon. So what is the selling price? So you need to determine, okay, how much you're going to sell it for. Okay, so suppose 60% is your goal. All right, so what will be the selling price? So selling price is going to be the cost. How much money you spend to buy that, plus the profit, the money you want to make. Okay, so you will add the money you want to make to the cost to determine the selling price, how much you're going to sell the price for. So I think this is pretty straightforward. So you bought something for $15. You want to make $10, so you're going to add $10 to that. So you will have to sell it for $25. Excuse me. Okay, so this is selling price equals cost plus profit. Now the selling price is, I don't know, that's what we're solving for. So the selling price equals cost, we know that's $15 plus profit. Now profit, we didn't say $10, we're saying 60% of the cost. The reason we do that is maybe you're selling more than one thing, okay? So you're selling like 20 different things, and you don't really want to say, okay, for this, I want to make $10. For that, I want to make $5. For the computer, I want to make $200. Because usually the money you spend in more expensive things, you probably will make more money. So if you buy something for $1, you probably can only sell it for $2. You only make $1, right? So the reason we didn't really say a specific profit amount, say I want to make $10, is because a lot of times you sell more than one thing. So it's easier to just say, okay, whatever the price is, the cost is, I always want to make 60% of that. So I don't have to say a specific amount. So to do that, this is what we just talked about, the portion, the whole, and the percent, right? So the profit is equals 60% of means times the cost, which is $15. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to copy that down here. Profit is 60% times the cost. The cost is the whole, $15. Okay, so we got $15 plus 60%, change it to decimal, times $15. So that gives us 15 times 6, which is 90, and 2 decimal places, you get a 0.90. Oh, wait, sorry. I should have 0.6. I'm sorry. So 60% is 0.6, not 0.06. Because 60, 60% out of 100, you move the decimal point to the left 2 times, 1 and 2, so you get a 0.6. So that gives us 900 and get sorry, not 990, and move the decimal point 1 time. So it's, you want to make, in this case, if you bought something for $15, you will try to make $9 profit. So together gives you $24. Okay. All right, but if you bought a computer, say for 275, and you want to make 60% of that, it's not gonna be $9. You will make more than $9. You can make a lot more. So this is why we don't say a specific amount for profit. We want to say a percent. Okay, so the last question is the discount. It's a little similar to the profit question, but it's taking off. So suppose we have, so the price, the discount is 30%. The price after discount is $35. What is the original price, right? I mentioned this question before. So it is like, let's rephrase this. This question is like the saying 30% of what number is 35. So remember we did this question already previously right here. Example 4, the last one here. 15% of what number is 24, right? So exactly the same type of question, but it's just rephrased. So this is literally, sorry, my bad. 70%. I shouldn't say 30%. 70% of one number is 35, because the discount is 30%, which tells you 70% we are paying 70% of the original price. So that's why we have to do a subtraction there. All right. So after you deduct 30%, you are actually paying 70% of the original price. So it's like saying 70% of one number is 35. So to do that, and you just do 70% of means times what number is x is equal sign 35 is 35. Okay, so this time actually I use the slightly different way. If you understand of, it means times, you don't have to worry about those two formulas anymore. So that two formulas that I gave you, this one and that one, you don't have to know that anymore. Because whenever you see of, of just means times. So you just word to word, 70% of times one number is x is equal sign and 35 is 35. So you're gonna get an equation immediately. Okay, but this is like percent times whole equals the portion. Okay, so now we solve it like we did it before. 70% means 0.7 times x equals 35. So we divide by 0.7 and move the decimal point to the right. So it's like doing 350 divided by 7. So that gives $50. Okay, so you are paying $50 original price because you got 30% discount. You're only paying $35. So that's all I have for today. We're using